at Bucknell. They will be our partners in that work. They have come to help lead our worship, and so we will take a bus down there for worship next Sunday. So sign up if you want, QR code here, no obligation whatsoever. If you come here at 11 o'clock next week, Tashingo will be here to say, come pray quietly by yourself, because we'll be down in Glen Arden. So anyone is warmly welcome to do that. Deacons and Lillian, will you help us pass the plates, please? And will you guys just kind of pass that back and forth and around? Vivian, you want to help? Appreciate it. Grab those hymnals if you would, and again, rise as you're able, and let's sing together. Love divine, all loves excelling. Couple of announcements. Once again, come join us immediately following worship. We can head right out these doors If you are feeling peckish, you have enough time to grab a quick bite from the meditation chapel and head outside, and we will dedicate our lovely new labyrinth space. Just 5 or 10 minutes, I promise, with some other guests coming to join us. So please come see that space. Take advantage of it. Feel encouraged to walk. This is one in the long list of meditative practices that we can use to awaken us, to help us pay attention to the ways in which God and grace are working in our midst. And we are very excited to offer this place as a standing invitation to rest and walk and pay attention. So come, if you would, and join us for just a few moments right after worship. We have food, and there'll be time for fellowship and walking the labyrinth as well. So come and be welcome to that space. Once again, no normal worship in this space. Next week, we will be taking the bus down to Glenarden. The QR code is in your bulletin, as well as on the sign-in sheet that is passing around. We feel warmly invited to join us for that time and space and for that special opportunity to worship with the good folks at First Baptist and hear one of the great gospel choirs on the Eastern Seaboard. Wednesday dinners and studies continue every Wednesday at Fellowship House down on St. George Street. We're talking about thriving here in this space as well as that one. Dinner is home-cooked and available to you all should you feel so inclined. Here's a surprising announcement to my 18-year-old self. We have requests from members of our congregation to start a confirmation class, especially for our teens and tweens. So that's going to start shortly, and if that's of interest to you, let me know soon. There'll be some mentorship opportunities as well as some regular meetings for those folks. This is the ritual by which we become adult members of the church, especially for those who grew up in a tradition where we baptize infants as a symbol of the persistence of God's grace. This is the moment where we say in front of a congregation that we take on this adult responsibility for our formation. So that group is coming quickly, so come and join us. And our grief support circle will meet this week on Tuesday. If you are coping with loss, you are most welcome to that space. That'll meet every other week for the next few weeks. I think that's all the announcements. Did I miss anything? Other announcements for the good of those here gathered. Caleb, will you say a word about worship in 2 weeks' time as well, please?
Yeah, on October 6th, we will be having the chapel and the music department together are hosting the first Bucknell Choral Alumni Reunion. So current members of the university choir, as well as of right now, about 85 alumni from as early as a couple years ago who graduated, and reaching back to some folks who graduated even in the late 50s, early 60s. Will be coming back to join us for Sunday worship. We'll be singing 8 anthems, so it'll be, you don't have to endure Kurt's sermon that morning.
That's right, it's a gift.
And it'll be a musically driven service with a choir of about 100 folks. So should be an exciting culminating event. That'll be Sunday, October the 6th at 11 a.m. And if you are an alum and would like more information about that, please reach out to me, or you can find that information on the Bucknell website.
You're able to live stream our service every week and that choral anthem. And we will be looking for a new music director shortly as well, because Caleb keeps sassing me about my sermons. So not really, that's a joke. Other announcements for the good of those here gathered. As you go then without these walls, leave here your sorrows and your cares, and take instead with you hope and faith and love, for they are yours. And as you go, may God bless you and keep you. May God's face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May God look upon you with favor and grant you peace. Amen. Please share a sign of that peace with one another as you go, or especially as you come to join us for the dedication of the new labyrinth.